Hey everybody, welcome to So NWA, the podcast about serving others in Northwest Arkansas.
That's right, everybody. We're your hosts. I'm Enrique, and I'm here with my brother, Juan Carlos. We're both proud natives of Northwest Arkansas. We've seen the community grow and change throughout the years.
That's right, guys. Each episode, we highlight the entrepreneurs, artists, and everyday people who make this area such a great place we call home. We talk about anything from real estate to local businesses to restaurants to hidden gems.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're not just podcast hosts. We're actually real estate agents here in our local area. We're helping people buy, sell, invest, or just explore. So whether you're here for a good story or just looking to, find something in the area, you're in the right spot.
That's right, guys. And if you ever need help in your real estate needs, whether you're... Oh, you did just say that, huh?
Guys, first time doing it on camera. Don't shoot us, man.
That's hilarious. But yeah, guys, if like Enrique said, if you ever need any help buying, selling, or investing in the area, please reach out to us. You can look us up at Instagram at SoNWA Podcast. Our real estate information is on there. And then also you can send us an email at sonwapodcast@gmail.com. But let's get into today's episode.
Yeah, that's right, guys. So today I'm going to be reading the promotion script, guys. So today's guest is Thor O'Connor. He's the owner and operator of Thor's Barbershop right here in Pea Ridge. Thor has built a strong reputation locally for delivering quality cuts, a welcoming atmosphere, and that classic barbershop experience with a modern touch. We're excited to dive into his journey, what it takes to run a successful shop in the growing NWA community, and how he's built something people keep coming back to. So Thor, thank you so much for joining us. How are you?
Thank you, guys. Doing good.
Yeah, how are you liking the 80, 90 degree?
Dude, I'm not a fan. Just because how abrupt it was,
Man, our weather is insane. You're right. It is really abrupt.
What, maybe like a week ago it was snowing here?
Yeah, literally like
Yes.
last Sunday or something.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Yeah. That electric bill is going up and down.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. You're telling me. Mine was crazy, dude. But yeah, just fluctuating. It was because I was out of town last weekend and I was in Texas, and so the weather over there was like how it is here right now. It's nice and warm. And I'm driving back. I'm like, man, it's getting kind of cold over here. And I was wearing the short sleeve, and I was like in the shorts or whatever. I was like, damn, it's kind of cold. I probably should put a damn jacket on or something.
Yeah, March, like it's...
Man, but Thor, thank you for having us. We've been talking about this for a little bit. You know, actually, before we started recording, everybody, Enrique had asked Thor how long we've known each other, and actually, I think it's a little bit less than a year or about a year or so.
Yeah.
And, halfway I was like, man, I'd love to have this guy on. I think represents entrepreneurship, represents, small town business, local town business. And I think that is what the podcast is about in that sense, and just hearing those stories. So we'd love to get into it. But of course, we got our rapid fire questions.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Thor. Cool. Fade or taper?
Taper.
Taper? Okay.
Taper.
Why?
I think maybe before I would want to get a fade. This is before I even thought about being a barber, was to get a fade, just because it lasts longer. Like if you go with the skin fade or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe part of the reason I like taper is because it's just an easier cut. It's shorter.
Yeah.
Shorter time length wise. But I think it's a little bit more versatile in like what other things you can add to a haircut.
Yeah.
You can keep the sides longer, keep them shorter, but with a fade is just the whole circumference of the head is just faded up, which is still cool, right? But
yeah. Okay. Clippers or scissors? What do you prefer?
Clippers. I think.
Okay.
Clippers, you can do more. You can do everything a scissor can do, but so like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Beard or clean shave?
I'll say beard.
Beard?
More versatile.
Chilling. Okay. Coffee or energy drink?
Definitely energy drink.
Okay. What's your go-to energy drink right now?
I think when I'm on a budget, it's Monster.
Monster.
And I don't know, Monster's good.
It is just the original one. Yeah.
Go with the sugar-free. They always come out with new flavors.
Yes.
Yeah. All the
Like
time,
most recently, I had the passion fruit one. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I'll go over to the Dollar General here.
Yeah.
And I grab they have like a 3 for $7.50
Okay.
deal.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad, but like anyway. So I'll grab the Blue Hawaiian. I'll grab the White Monster.
Yeah.
I'll grab the Guava. I mean, there's so many. I know some people don't like Monster, which is cool, but I like.
Did you ever see that? It's like a long time ago, it was a meme that somebody like took the 3 monsters and they made it seem like it was like the devil was coming out of the can or something. I don't know if you ever saw that anywhere online.
That was like a controversial.
Yeah,
thing,
it was
right?
like controversial.
People were
a
like,
little
"Oh, Monster's like
yeah,
satanic,"
and they
or
took the
something.
3 like claw marks that's on, and they were
Yeah.
like rearranging them and like this says that, and I just thought it was funny. Just going off a tangent. Let's see here. Most requested cut right now.
It definitely depends on the age group.
That's a good. That's pretty good.
That's good. Okay, so let's say you got your high schoolers to
The Edgar.
the high.
Edgar.
You got your high schoolers to like maybe
Edgar cut.
to like I guess my age 25. So like from 14 to 25-year-olds. What's like the most popular you'd say?
So what comes to mind is like the people call it like the broccoli cut or
Oh.
like the
Yeah.
llama, where it's like the push forward and like messy with like low taper.
Yeah,
Like,
that's pretty requested right now.
That's easily or like some variation, but mainly the top is like the floofy like
yeah. I see the memes online. It's like, how'd you know my name was Tanner? And it's because they show the haircut. That just
Tanner
cracks
has
me up, dude. Like, how'd you know my name was Tanner, guys? Okay, let's see here. One haircut trend that you're over.
One haircut trend that I'm over.
Broccoli hair.
It's got to be the broccoli hair.
Broccoli.
Yeah, like
Broccoli hair.
yeah.
The Edgar.
Man,
I
your
mean the
client-
Edgar too. That's got to
The
go.
Edgar haircut. Sorry,
Oh.
everyone's like Edgar. That's my name. No,
That's
Edgar.
got to go.
We all know the Edgar is referring to.
The Edgar cuts. You're talking
Edgar
about like
cuts, yeah.
the lined up the. Like they get
Yes.
a taper and they line it up.
Yeah.
All right, music in the shop: hip hop, country, or mixed.
It's jazz.
Jazz.
All the
Hey
time.
guys, when I walked in here, man, the vibes were just.
But here, we'll take a 5-second pause real quick so you can hear because the music's on right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Little bossa nova.
Yeah.
Funniest or most awkward moment in your chair?
Funniest or awkward moment?
I was just thinking, what would it be like if I had an expert? Here's your haircut, and you take the apron off, and they're like, I hate it. And you'd be like,
Okay, has that ever happened?
No.
yeah.
I mean, if it has, it's always been like a kid that like
Oh,
you know
maybe
they're just not happy,
Oh,
and
yeah,
their
like-
mom is like, oh, you got to go shorter, and then the kid's like, no, and
Oh, yeah. Well, that's different though. You know, I mean, it's the mom or the parent or whatever, just kind of telling them. But
or like you see those videos on Instagram where like, they'll sneeze.
oh yeah.
Cut.
oh,
They'll
and
be
they like leave a big bald
Yeah, like-
spot.
I mean, I have
Wow.
left a bald spot before. It was like a little kid. Like this kid was like 2, and he was like moving around, and
Oh,
so like
yeah. I feel like it's a little different.
yeah, I don't know. I hope I never have like an awkward moment, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's good.
You may,
That's
you
good.
May not have one. That's
I remember
Someday.
one time I was shopping around barbers for a while. 'Cause I couldn't really find one that would cut me the way I liked, and so I tried this one guy. It was the most awkward haircut I ever had. It was horrible. Like that guy didn't talk. Like I would say something. Oh yeah. Just like,
See,
super awkward.
that's
man.
not, like I try so hard. Like I don't want to have a client feel that, so like I'll try to like feel them out. Like I'll try to say, okay, like do they want to talk? Like,
yeah,
and so I try to do that as much as I can
yeah.
to eliminate the awkward.
Which is good because I feel like it depends on how the client or whoever's sitting in your chair. I would assume, but for some reason, as soon as I walked in there, dog, like it was just awkward right away. Like, it was so weird. Like
who was it?
I don't remember his name, but I'll tell you off air where his shop is at.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to.
No,
I don't
you're
want
fine,
to
you're
ruin
fine. I'm
his.
teasing. I'm
You
teasing.
know. All right. Best part of owning your own barbershop.
It's definitely just being able to make it my own.
Yeah.
I think barbering is an industry where like you can create a really unique space. And like if you look around, like around the room, like there's a lot of decor and stuff that I've personally handpicked, and some of the things have somewhat of a story to it. But yeah, so I think that's
feeling
like
it.
one of the cool things about owning my own place. But
I mean, it looks dope in here, dude.
thank you.
Like, you did a great job with everything. Like, it looks like how you were saying in what we said, right? It's kind of like old school, but with modern touches, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, it almost reminds me of, like, I don't know, back then people would walk in and they'd have these old school chairs from like movies or whatever, right? So you definitely have that vibe going on here. Which is,
and the leather.
For me, it's good.
Yep.
The leather. Oh, yeah.
You got one on yours too?
For real? Oh, nice, dude. Very nice.
Which one's Gordon's chair?
This one.
Oh, okay.
The green one.
Thank you, Gordon. We appreciate you.
Okay, so there's another barber in here. There's two of you guys.
Yes.
Okay, two. When is he normally here?
He's here Tuesday through Saturday. So Tuesday through Friday, he's here 9 to 5, and then Saturdays from 8 to noon.
Okay. And are you on the same kind of schedule as well, or?
I'm here 10 to 6, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then Saturday from 10 to 2.
Gotcha. Chandler.
Yep.
Very good. All right. One word to describe your shop, Thor.
Authentic.
I second that. Yeah.
That's one of the 3 words I have under my logo is authentic, classic, quality.
Nice. Are you on Booksy? Is that what's it called?
No, I just use Square.
Square? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for having appointments.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Please.
You know what? And that helps me out too, because I used to work at a walk-in shop, and it was not it, because you would have some days where it was like nothing, but I'd be there all day waiting.
Yeah.
Or I'd have days where I'm just slammed to the wall, and so I'm 28, and like I want to do this for a long time. So like for longevity's sake,
yeah.
If I could just cap myself now I'm at like 16 services a day. That's like my max. I just kept myself there. Like that's enough to where I get a good work day, and I make enough money, and I'm okay to come back the next day and do it again if I have to.
Yeah.
So
very nice.
That's good. No, I personally, just as a consumer, as a customer, I appreciate just being able to book your appointment and knowing that I can show up at my time and get served. It's totally worth it. So thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, it definitely makes it very convenient with the barber that I go to. He also has a setup for appointments like that as well, and it's very nice being able to, like, if I'm looking kind of bummy with my overgrown hair, like maybe I should hit my guy and get a haircut. So the convenience is definitely nice. So I would agree with what Carlos is saying here.
I thought that was great. Great questions, Enrique.
To be fair, you didn't make them, so
actually, ChatGPT made them. Just as completely random, I swear I use AI a lot more than and if you don't use AI already, I mean, you get on the train. It's very helpful, but I try to use it in a way that's more as a tool and not like exactly thing for me. But I'll be like, can you give me suggestions? Can you give me can you say this better, or am I missing something? Am I not thinking of something? And then I'll give out all these things. I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that.
That's true. I think in that way, if you use it as a tool, it's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it depends. I mean, what's your opinion on AI, Thor? What do you think?
I think,
and I'm nice to AI. I say thank you and please every time.
You never know what's going to happen down the road.
Hey, chat, how are you today? Good. How are you? Thank you for your help today. Maybe he'll keep me around.
You'll be like a subordinate to the AI, like wants to take over.
Terminator walks right now. He's like, oh, he's good. He's been nice.
No, I'm screwed then, dude. I'm kind of mean to my AI now. I'm so screwed.
Well, yeah. What do you think?
AI is kind of controversial.
Yeah.
As you know, I think if it is used as a tool, like you said, like it's very good. Like, but I mean, you see, like in like entertainment, media and stuff, like it's
crazy,
getting really good.
It is getting really
dangerously good.
Now I have to tell you, have you seen the what's up from Scary Movie 1, but with all the Spider-Mans?
I haven't. No.
Oh my god, it's funny. It's terrible. So Tom Holland answers the phone, and then he does a what's up, and then it goes to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
Oh no!
I'll have to show you after this.
You have to show me.
It's
that.
funny.
So
It's pretty good. Has the same voices as the original
from the scary
from the scary movie, but it has all their faces and everything. It's pretty good.
Those movies are pretty funny. Though,
Pretty funny.
They're freaking. They crack me up, dog. Have you seen the scary movie series? You
I
haven't.
You never seen the
I know.
series?
There's like
What?
7 of them.
Yeah,
There's
the
7
first
right
2
now.
are 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll add it to the list.
Dude, they're hilarious, man. They're so funny.
Thor,
dude.
how old are you?
28.
You did say that earlier. Forgive me.
Yeah, you're good.
Man, I was gonna say okay, and then Rick, you're like 24. So they're around our time. Yeah.
I know. I've seen them like release and stuff. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just never.
There's literally no substance to those films. They're just trolling like
Right.
scary movies. Like their name, scary movie. Dude, they're freaking hilarious.
They're pretty funny.
They crack me up at least.
Yeah.
Like that one fool that has a weird hand and he's
Yeah.
like dipping it in the mashed potatoes or whatever.
Caretaker.
Yeah.
Have you
Dude.
seen Chappelle's Show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I keep telling Enrique he needs to watch it. He doesn't watch it. I think he'll understand.
Dave
a lot.
Chappelle's great.
Dude, he's funny, man.
his
I'm
his
telling you.
Prince skit.
Yeah,
it's a good
all
one.
of them, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, all the clips I see like on TikTok or sometimes on Instagram, I mean, they're funny, but I haven't gone out of my way to watch the show.
I think an episode adds a lot of context in the sense of like what's going on. But again, the show was maybe 15 years old. I mean, I remember back in like 07. It was like 06, 07 when it came out. So it was a different time.
damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're funny, man.
I believe you.
But Thor and Enrique, let's get into our main discussion here. And Thor, let's hear a little bit about yourself, how your background as far as the connection to Northwest Arkansas, and how you got here today.
Okay. So I think it was 2010 was the year that I moved here. Before that, I was in the Dallas area, and then before that, I was in Japan. My dad got a job with Walmart. Small startup at the time,
Very common, yeah.
but he got a job with Walmart, and that's what brought us out here.
Okay.
I was 13 years old, and so that was my first time being here in Arkansas. I remember before we moved, I had no idea where Arkansas really was. Like probably the rest of America has probably no idea where Arkansas is at. And we had Walmart, and I thought, oh yeah, it's cool. We're gonna go to Walmart headquarters. But I think secretly as a kid, I always wanted to move. Like I had that, sort of fantasy of like wanting to move somewhere. And so I think through that, I automatically just liked Northwest Arkansas.
Okay.
But through like high school, I actually really I genuinely enjoyed it. Not thinking about my fantasies as a kid, but I enjoyed like the culture around here. I thought that people and classmates were really kind for the most part, and I found myself in some good circles. I was involved in sport, like track was like my main sport at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the orchestra program, and I'm still in contact with my orchestra director to this day.
Way.
I cut his hair.
No way, that's
Yeah,
super
that's pretty
cool,
cool,
man.
yeah.
That's
And so for even a lot of people, like people I went to church with, I'm still connected with them, and all those people have been really big influences, in my life. And so I think that's like my first. I guess like my early years with Northwest Arkansas.
Okay.
After high school, I went and served a 2-year mission for my church, the LDS church, and I went to Japan for a couple years. Came back. I ended up going to BYU out in Utah. So that's what brought me out there, and I was there for probably 6 years.
Okay.
I think. I didn't complete college, and that's kind of where my barber journey starts. I had never been to a barber until college. My mom cut my hair growing up. She was a cosmetologist. Well, she went to Cosmo school. She worked in a few salons, I think, and cut my hair growing up. So it wasn't until I left the house that I went to a barber. It was Una's Barbershop.
Shout out
Una. And I remember walking out of there and just like seeing the environment and thinking,
Yeah.
like barbers are kind of cool. Like I automatically had like this respect for what they did. And of course, didn't think anything of it. Fast forward to my junior year of college. And mind you, I was so set on college. Like since my freshman year of high school, I wanted to actually be a sports psychologist. That was my first love, I guess. I loved sports growing up. So sports psychology. And so my plan was I was going to do like a 4-year undergraduate and then immediately go to some graduate program, master's or PhD. But anyway, junior year of college, just major burnout for me. Mental health was bad. And so I decided like I want to quit. Like I don't want to do any more school. And so I decided that, but I said to myself, I need to have some sort of plan. Like I can't just quit. And so I think I took maybe a semester's worth of time off to kind of think about it and see what I wanted to do. And during that time, I worked at for an ice cream company. I ended up working for this company. It's called Rockwell. Best ice cream in the world. Like it's so good.
Okay, is there some around here?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's if you're in the Salt Lake City airport, it's in Terminal A. You can get it there.
Okay.
But it's a Utah-based small.
What about it is like the best ice cream? Like what makes you say that?
So it's there's something about like the percentage of fat, in the ice cream. Obviously, the fat is what makes it like rich and creamy. There's some ratio of like fat solids and liquids, I believe. I think they're at like 16%, which is very high. That's considered like premium, like the premiumist ice cream.
Okay.
But everything is made in house, and so I was hired on as an ice cream maker.
Ah, okay.
And so I made the ice
cool.
cream. And so what I really liked about working there was I was working with my hands.
Yeah.
I was making something that I was proud of. I actually had a really flexible schedule. I worked really tight with the owner, who I'm still friends with today. And so I did a lot for the company. Like I was production manager at one point. I mean, I managed like a small team, very, very small team.
Right.
Did deliveries. And so, yeah, like cool. I liked all of those things of like working with a small business, flexible schedule, work with my hands, doing something I'm proud of. So I told myself during that break that I took from college, or hiatus, whatever you want to call it, I said, okay, I want to find a career for myself that, kind of envelops these attributes. So doing research online, barbering came up, and I want to say this article that I read, it listed out stuff like you can be your own boss, you can have a flexible schedule, you can work as much or as little as you'd like, and a lot of barbershops are small businesses, and so in my mind, I think as I was reading that article, I could sort of see this path for myself of like, and that was one thing with sports psychology that I didn't have. Like there wasn't really a clear path. It's a pretty like niche job.
Right.
And so I struggled to find like mentors and things. But I had a barber, so I went and talked to him. He told me about a school that was probably like 30 to 40 minutes away from my house at the time. It's called The Barber School.
There you go.
The Barber School by Tim Height. I think Tim Height was like I think he's passed away now, but I think he's kind of an OG of sorts in the barbering world. But I went and took a tour of the school, and I think on their website it said that you could get your barber license in 6 months. Like from start to finish, you could be licensed. And that was another thing that I really liked was like, oh, so you're telling me I can 6 months from today, I can work and make money. So that was another thing that was really attractive. So decided to go into some more debt and go to school, barbering, and I graduated in probably a year.
Okay.
I think it took me about a year, working part-time and things like that. And I ended up working for a barbershop called W&M Barber Co. in Springville, Utah. Big shout out to them. I'm actually wearing this is the smock that they gave me.
Oh, no
It
way.
has their logo.
Oh, that's super.
On this side? Yeah, this side.
Like embroidered right here.
Yeah.
That looks
cool.
sick, man.
It's
That's
their
pretty
it's their
cool.
thing. But it's got my name
Super
on
dope.
it and anyway. So I remember my wife and I actually wanted to move back to Northwest Arkansas, like right out of barber school, if possible. But the way that like licensing works, Arkansas just has a higher hour requirement. It's like 500 more hours. And so my only option was to work, either move to Arkansas, go more school, or work for like a year, at least a year in Utah. And then at that point I could pay like $150 and transfer my license.
over. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I decided to do. Got a job with W&M, and these guys, really, Wes and Bill, they're two owners. They really shaped my barbering career as shop owners, and really helped me kind of see how positive and how much connection you can make with clients, and how fulfilling like the barbering career can really be. And so it was really sad to leave, actually. I worked there for about a year and a half. And yeah, it was really sad to leave because it was like,
Because at this point, how long were you there in Utah? Now, you were working for about a year and a half, but in total time, how long were?
total time, I think like 6 years.
So you were there for a long time.
Or so,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a long time.
You had some roots in there.
Yeah, like it was, yeah, probably like three years in school, a year barber school, and then like a year and a half. Yeah, it's about 6 years.
Yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way after 6
Yeah, I
years
know.
of living somewhere, man. That's tough.
And I mean, in Utah, I didn't necessarily feel like I had roots to a certain degree until I worked at W&M. Because like, moving apartments in college and stuff, and getting married and stuff like that was, I never felt like, okay, this is my home. This is just temporary, like, So my wife and I were hoping when we moved back here that, we'd be like, okay, roots, we'd finally settle down. So I think my wife had lost her job around when we were, I say we were planning to move. She lost her job. I had hit over a year of working as a barber. And so we're like, okay, let's try to move back to, Bentonville. And so I think it was 2024. It was when we had that tornado, massive tornado that came through.
Yeah.
I actually flew in like the day after it happened.
Oh, man.
Gosh.
It was insane. I was like, I didn't know a tornado could do this sort of.
Oh man, that's insane. Just remembering that time.
Dude,
Yeah, man.
It was crazy.
I mean, Greg, when we had the interview with Greg Hines, and he was talking about how.
Yes, I remember.
Talking about how, I will say for the audience here, I do remember that the day before, the day of, and the day after, where literally it was like all the trees and power lines were just on the road.
It
roofs.
was crazy.
It was crazy, but everyone was out helping each other.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that, like people just on the road, like cutting trees down, helping people off, things off their yard. Just seeing a bunch of Facebook posts about help and food and all those things. I mean, that was like really awesome to see. I remember that.
Yeah.
Like that. Those are the two big things I remember. Like just how crazy it was, and then how much the community came in, like just to take care of each other throughout Where all
Yeah.
the we're
I
all
still
set.
remember that night that the storm was kind of starting to come in and pick up really
I slept
bad.
in.
Yeah, my cousin, because she lives in an apartment on the second floor, and so whenever there's a tornado or whatever, she gets nervous because she can't really go anywhere. She's on the second floor, so she's been told that she needs to go downstairs and to her neighbors, put it down there, whatever. She's texting me, Enrique, oh my gosh, the storm's really bad. I'm scared, and I'm like, man, don't worry about it. Nothing's gonna happen.
It's true.
I was super like chill, and then the next morning I wake up. And I look at the news and I see Walnut just destroyed.
Yeah.
And I felt like, oh my God, my cousin was not exaggerating last night.
It was loud.
It was.
Dude, I thought my windows were gonna bust in, but we still slept through it.
It's just white noise.
I mean, I slept through it also because I was like, big deal. But then it ended up being a big deal, unfortunately so.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I remember when that was going on, the poor tornado.
Man, insane.
Yeah, but anyway, I flew in the day after, so I was able to see the damage. But the purpose of that trip, I had like a week. I went and visited a bunch of barbershops in all of Northwest Arkansas, trying to just find a place to work. Because that was our thing, was like, okay, if I can find a job, or if my wife can find a job, she looked around too. If either of us can find a job, we'll move in the summer. And so I found a job at a place somewhere in Northwest Arkansas, like 30 minutes from my house. And that was actually when I met Gordon.
Uh-huh.
And he was in this space, and it looked very different, a lot more Western. He loves his old Westerns. I remember walking in, and he had a TV in the corner. He had an old record player, just a ton of Westerns, John Wayne, Audie Murphy,
Gordon.
Yeah, just like he had knives. It was really cool. Like he had its big Coca-Cola clock. It was really cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
But he was just chilling in here, and I asked him, "Hey, like, you hiring?" He's like, "Nope." I said, "Okay." And I would kind of check in on Gordon. I don't know, about once a month or so. Just kind of see, because he's been barbering for. He said he was in this location for like 23 years, and he had a shop in Rogers for 25 before that. So he's been barbering for a long time, and so I would ask him about barbering, throughout the years. There's a picture on the wall behind you there, Juan. That's his barber school photo.
Oh, what?
Oh, no way.
That's cool.
Is
that's
really
super
probably
cool.
like 1960s.
Well, you know which one is he? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he's the one in the middle with glasses and like the second row.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
just
I
over
see.
over the on the middle guy, left shoulder.
Yeah, so
Yep.
the guy in the front,
Yeah.
over his shoulder to
Yep.
the left, right?
That's
Okay.
cool. That's
Oh,
cool.
that's
So
super dope.
it's cool. So like, yeah, it was cool to just pop in and be like, he's an OG.
Oh, for
like
sure.
he's. So anyway, I was working at this other barbershop, and I was probably only there for like 3 or 4 months. And since moving back, I had this drive to like actually open my own place. And so this shop I was at, it wasn't necessarily a place that I wanted to be long term by any means. It was strictly like this got us here to Northwest Arkansas. And so during that time, I'd be kind of going out, like looking for commercial space, trying to, essentially try to figure out how I could open a barbershop. And I think it got to the point where, and I was only working at this barbershop like 4 days a week. So I had 3 days off. And so there just wasn't enough traffic, I guess, for me to work more days. And so I told myself, okay, what if because I'm 30 minutes away. So I'm like, what if I, take some house calls at my house on my day off for people in my neighborhood. These are people that would otherwise not, go to where I was, just being too far away. And so I made a flyer. I bought another barber chair. I set up a whole thing in my garage, and I was feeling like excited because I wasn't really ready, or so I thought, to go on my own and try to really commit and do a barbershop on my own. So this was Christmas, the 23rd of December. I send out this flyer. The next morning on Christmas Eve, I'm getting ready for the festivities later. I get a call from the shop owner, and he was not happy that I posted this flyer for house calls, which I was really confused by. And I'll preface that by saying there's 3 ways you can run a barbershop. One is hourly, commission, and booth rent. Typically, hourly and commission, you're sort of like an employee of the place. Booth rent is a little different because you just pay rent to use the space, essentially. You kind of run your own business out of the chair.
You're kind of like a 1099 worker.
Exactly.
You're just borrowing that spot in the shop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you
I mean, you just come in when you want, really, right?
you have more freedom.
Yeah. In this case, did they still make you come in at a certain time, or you paid your booth rent, monthly or whatever, and you can work 1 hour or a million hours?
It was weird because it was like there's a pressure to be there like early.
Okay.
And
so you were there as like, okay, were you 1099? Were you doing booth rent?
1099, yeah. I had my
Okay.
own LLC already set up. Like
Okay.
I was my own, like I was running everything out of my own.
Okay, so then there was this pressure then in the shop to kind of like, I don't know, be
For sure, yeah. So
like conform, like in just kind of like
maybe just an unspoken expectation, maybe.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, hey, you're your own employee, but we'd like for you to be here 8 to 5.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, so okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah.
And then also, yeah, there was other things. Like the only expectation that I had was, don't work at any other barbershop. And I'm like, yeah, easy. Like I'm not going to do that. Like that's
I kind of wonder, like, well, if I'm off the other 3 days, why not?
Well, no, I mean, exactly.
But sure,
But
I
like,
can also understand.
In the barber community, there's, and this could be controversial, but there are some people that talk about that, like the idea of stealing clients. I don't give into that because I believe people have a free will to choose. And so, I mean, I understand if someone's, leaving a place and going to people and saying, hey, come over here, that's a problem. But if someone is just advertising and someone decides to move shops, for example, I feel like that's...
Yeah, like you're not like soliciting that other barber's clientele.
I think that's pretty fair game.
It's totally different. You're just marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So with me with this flyer, I posted it for my neighborhood and for people that I knew.
Yeah.
That were not already coming up to the barbershop. The shop owner didn't like that. And so he called me and he was kind of saying like, hey, like, he wanted me to come meet him at the barbershop and he wanted me to do all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, it's Christmas Eve. Like, I can't do that. Can this wait? But over the phone, he essentially kicked me out.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That day. And it was the worst Christmas ever, to say the least.
Or best Christmas ever.
See, that's where it gets interesting because my first initial reaction was actually that was relief, because I did feel a lot of pressure, like just sort of like things building up, and I sort of just tried to stay quiet while I was working there. But my first feeling was relief, like I'm free. But then immediately after was like, oh shoot, like I'm out of a job. I think my wife took it a lot harder than I did. She's still really salty. But on that phone call, there were just a lot of things, new things that I'd never heard of, that were these expectations that were just, I was just blindsided by all these things. And I'm like,
yeah,
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
You know
I guess it might have been a different situation if he maybe told you up front, like, hey, you're going to be paying booth rent here, right? But here's what comes with booth rent. You got to do boom, 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 boom.
Exactly.
Right?
I think that's also fair.
That would be different if he did that. But
exactly.
It doesn't seem that way to me.
Yeah, and I working at the other barber at W&M, that was a totally normal thing to do, to take house calls. And so I was like, okay. And so that was my thought process. I was like, okay, like I feel like I'm
more of an open mind, more of an open, like bigger city, norm.
And I understand, like if that was a problem, I would have totally been okay to take it down and things, but I was just kind of kicked out. So after Christmas time, I said, okay, I need to figure out what to do next. And I had a fork in the road, like I could just start over essentially and try to work for somebody else, or try to start on my own. I didn't have a lot of capital at the time. And my first idea was to open a barbershop like bus. Oh. So I saw a guy in Dallas on Facebook. He was selling a school bus that was already fit to be a barbershop. So it had flooring, it had like chairs, it had stations for like $10,000. I'm like, okay, surely I can get a loan for $10,000 and buy this thing. And thinking about Northwest Arkansas and kind of the culture here, I was like, I feel like people would kind of eat that up, like a barber bus, And as I was making business plans, talking to banks, I had my aunt-in-law, my wife's aunt. She was in town, and she's run a ton of businesses, and so I was kind of picking her brain and asking her stuff, and she is a key player in my barbershop journey, because she said that she could fund, she would give me a loan essentially.
Oh wow, nice.
And so that was like that's huge. Like that's like the heart, especially in this economy. Like yes. it's like so hard to just save money and anyway. So I'm like, really? You'll give me a loan? Like, no way. And so I was going head on this bus idea. And then one day, my father-in-law, he reminds me about Gordon. And he's like, hey, when's the last time you talked to Gordon? And I'm like, well, I don't know. It's probably been a month or so. And then the thought came to mind, like, maybe I should just ask him if he would sell. Like, it's a small space. It'd be perfect. I'll keep him on. But that would really help, my shop dream come true.
Yeah.
So anyway, I came up here and just shot my shot. I was just like, hey, Gordon, would you sell? Like, hey, have you thought about like how much you would want for this shop? So we struck a deal, and here we are today, essentially.
Nice,
man. That's a good story, man. I can only imagine what you walk in that. Gordon's probably just sitting chilling, and you just walk in the door, and he's probably like, "Huh, I never thought of that."
Yeah.
Or, "Thank you," like.
Yeah, I mean,
what was his reaction?
Yeah.
When you asked him.
So he used to have this desk that was like right here. His station was like to my left slightly, and he had like a school desk, like a teacher, and he had a desk chair that he sat in, and I was sitting over there.
Okay.
And I think he just sort of sat there and thought for a second, and I think his response was, "Well, there's probably about $1,000 worth of stuff on the wall." And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're probably right. And so yeah, and then I think I just asked, like, yeah, like, well, like, what do you think? Like, I mean, really think about it. Like, what would you, want to?
Right.
And so yeah, then we struck a deal at that point.
Nice.
And,
very nice.
Now you're plugged in.
Now I'm plugged in. I'll hit a year on Tuesday, the 24th.
Oh wow!
Which that's another big milestone.
100%.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's amazing.
We'll call it the year episode, the 1 year.
Yeah, the 1 year.
The 1 year. Yeah.
And Pea Ridge has been great to me.
Oh, that's good.
You know, part of it is I mean, the town's growing.
Yeah.
Super fast, as you know. And yeah, the people here are great. Whether they're a native or somebody that moved in to work for Walmart or JB Hunt or all the everybody's been really, really good. And I've had a lot of really, really good feedback, a lot of good reviews on Google.
Have you seen his reviews?
Let me look it up because I was trying to find you. I didn't know if you were on Booksy or not. That's why I asked. I was trying to find you before I got here.
Just Google Thor's Barbershop.
Thor's Barbershop,
and I think you have.
Is like what?
I think you have like all folks. I think you have like all 5 stars.
Oh wow!
And it's like what? Like
you've got 218 reviews and it's 5 stars,
dude.
Hey, look at that! Y'all hit up Thor for a nice crispy cut, man.
Yeah, 200 people say.
Yeah, that means so much. And people are very, very generous.
That is, man.
And that's probably one of the things that's most rewarding in what I do is the relationships I create.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the kind words that people have.
100%.
If you treat people well, they'll treat you well back.
Yeah. Like here's this review right here, just because I have it up here. It says, "A true master of his craft. So happy to see you in your new place and great to catch up." Hey, that's 5-star review.
That's AI. I'm kidding. No, I could tell you my personal experience. I saw it on Facebook. Like, did you have a grand opening?
Not necessarily.
No.
I just kind of
with the city. Did Keegan do something?
Keegan,
like the city of Pea Ridge do something?
Keegan's the GOAT.
He is.
I think I was in the paper.
Okay,
I was in the paper.
It might have been something like that.
I posted on the Citizens of Pea Ridge Facebook group.
There you go.
That's a big one.
That's what it was. Now I remember I saw it like you just opened. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it out. How do I say? Variety is the spice of life. So I was like, I'm gonna try it farmer, And it's been here ever since. And I told Danny, Danny to come. I was like, dude, Thor's the guy. But man, I remember walking up in here. I was like, oh, it's kind of different, And then it was just a vibe for sure. Yeah.
For our audience, Thor, where can they? Obviously, they can Google you, Thor's Barbershop. But where else can they find you? Are you on Instagram? Are you
I'm on Instagram.
Facebook? What are your handles?
Thor the Barber.
Thor the Barber. Okay.
That's probably the only other. I mean, I have a Facebook. It's just Thor O'Connor. But I that's kind of my main barber page, at least, is Thor the Barber.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Nice.
I can find you.
Yep.
So Thor, you said you're coming up to a year now. With your barbershop, with everything that's been going on, what is your focus now?
Yeah, I think I'm at the point now where I can start growing just a little bit. I have 3 spots here. 2 are filled, obviously. So there's 1 more spot here. I think I'm probably at the point now where I can seriously think about trying to hire somebody. My books, I mean, I just got back from vacation 2 weeks ago. Last week was insane, which is I'm very thankful for, but it's just like it'd be good to have someone else here to build their books, because I mean, I say this for anybody that wants to start a business. Pea Ridge has a lot of potential, I think.
Yeah.
So like, if there's anything that isn't here already, but as far as like barbering goes, like there's always going to be more people moving in.
Yeah.
Like Pea Ridge is one of the few areas kind of close to Walmart that has space to expand and grow. So yeah, bringing someone else in is definitely one of the things. I do plan on releasing some kind of merch.
Ooh.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
I have some designs already.
Nice.
I think I'm waiting on a couple, but I'd love to get like shirts and stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have a good friend from high school. He's a teacher down in Fayetteville, Ivan Bibiano. He's my designer.
That's cool.
Nice.
So he's.
I'm looking for somebody. We'll have to connect.
Yeah.
Because we had been kind of tossing the idea around of like kind of designing our own merch for our podcast or something.
Correct.
And we were trying to do it on our own, kind of thinking of ideas, but we couldn't really, I guess, come to like a good consensus. I don't know.
I thought your idea was really good.
So the way to describe it, so NWA is the name of our podcast. So the way I was gonna do it was have it like stacked on top of each other, so like SONWA, right? And then put what each stands for, like on the back or something, and then have our emblem like on the chest.
Yeah, some like really simple.
Some simple.
Yeah, some simple. And,
so like for example, from Carlos's shirt, you got "Howdy Neighbor." It'd be like our logo right there,
and then on the back would probably just be I thought that was a really good.
Yeah.
I think we just. As always, in the back of the mind, I think we just think like, oh, that's nice. And then,
I think we just gotta get with the was Ivan? Is that what you said?
Ivan.
We gotta go with Ivan, maybe.
Yeah,
see what Ivan can
100%
for us, man. See what he can do. So that's amazing, man.
And
Thor, since you've been doing this for in total about 2.5 years, 3 years of total experience as a barber.
At least professionally, at least 3 years.
Okay, at least 3 years. Okay, for somebody who's looking to become a barber, or they're looking to kind of get into that next step, which could be in this case get their own shop.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them in order to kind of head in that direction?
I mean, I would just say go to school. Because I mean, the biggest thing holding a lot of like garage barbers back is that licensure.
Isn't that crazy that the amount of hours required? We were just talking about with YB, right?
With YB, we really shout out Yair. He's another local barber. I don't know if you've heard of Ecstasy Barbers.
I have, and I think they had an expo. They hosted an expo.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, they did that. They're in Metro. We sat down with him yesterday, and he was telling us it's like 1,500 hours, I think, here in Arkansas.
In Utah, it's only 1,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
More hours than to become a real estate agent.
Yeah, no, it's seriously. Yeah, it literally is more hours.
Take a 60-hour class.
Yep, you can do it online.
You can do it online, in person. You get and pass your test, and you can be a
barbering. I think the biggest thing with barbering is just like sanitation, like safety. Like
right,
that's like the biggest thing.
That is true.
That's
preventing like spread of disease and stuff.
Was that like a main focus in the class? Or?
At my school, it was. It was a lot of like you can use whatever techniques like you really want to, but like for the state board exam, sanitation is like the top priority for them.
It makes sense though, like you don't want to
give everyone head lice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like we learn how to identify like psoriasis and I mean I'm not a doctor. So if I see something, I'll be like, hey, like, go see your doctor. I think you should see somebody.
Oh my God. I saw this video of a barber on Instagram. The guy, funny enough, he's my barber. He did a prank on someone, and he told them after there was a prank. He told them, like, yo, bro, you got lice.
And then that's crazy.
And the poor kid, man, he was like, for real? No, I gotta go, bro. And I felt so bad for this kid. And I was like, did you tell him it was a prank? Yeah, don't worry. I told him. But dude,
that sounds a little sus.
That's a crazy
Have you
prank,
seen
dude.
those videos where like the barber is like doing the air compressor thing into like their mouth?
Yeah, and
I've
it's
seen
like
that.
or they're shaving them, they put their finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Wait, hold on, bro. I gotta get you right here.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Do you think you'll ever do something like that?
With the right client.
He's gonna do it to you next, bro.
I'd be honored. Or silly man. Oh, that's so hilarious.
There's so many dumb things online.
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
it's
yeah.
so funny, man. Hilarious. Oh man, but Thor, on our show, we always like to give our guests a moment to kind of give a shout out to people who've helped them get where they are today. And for the people listening, if for whatever reason you're not mentioning that he's definitely got you in heart. But it's just, again, a moment for our guests to kind of give that person or people their spotlight. So is there anyone in your life you'd like to give a shout out to?
I'd say, definitely friends and family. Specifically, my wife, she's been there. Erica, she's been there since I quit college and went through my burnout and my tougher mental health times. And she's seen me go through school, struggle through that, barber school, struggle through that, and she was there when I got kicked out of the barbershop that I was at, and when I started up here. And there's been a lot of ups and downs, just within the barber sphere, and so she deserves lots of kudos for being a support there for me.
Mm.
I'd say probably my mom. You know, she's my first barber. You know, she's the first one that would cut my hair. Yeah, I love both of them very much.
Shout out to all the moms out there, man.
Oh, for
Seriously,
sure.
Shout out to all
Mother's
the
Day
moms.
coming up soon.
It's true. Yeah.
It is?
May?
Oh, no.
In May.
In May.
You still got time.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You still got time.
All right, good.
La suegra.
La suegra? Dude, she's in trouble, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it could be a person, team, or an organization. You know, but you already
Definitely W&M Barber Co.
Yeah.
Wes and Bill. They helped me. I mean, the way that I run my barbershop is tailored a lot from them.
Nice.
Not only to like the logistical side, but with the way that I choose to interact with clients.
Of course,
Gordon, I would not be here without him. He actually turns 89.
Really?
On the 30th, I believe, March 30th.
Okay.
I think. So if you know him, call him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
he's
true.
really big. He's on his way out. And he still plans to be here for a while.
He's on his way out as the shop?
Yes.
Okay.
You're scared.
Most definitely.
Okay. I was like, do you know something that we don't know? Gordon's on his way out.
He's doing really good for his age.
Okay,
and
good.
he still delivers a really good service.
So what kind of, because he's a little bit more like the OG, like you said, right? So what kind of, like, does he do the modern broccoli cuts? I'm just curious, right?
He does the best he can.
I always wondered.
I think he prefers, something simple and clear, and sometimes those cuts can be a little abstract.
So if I come in here and ask Gordon for a burst fade, do you think he's gonna know what to do?
I don't know. You'll have to try it. I don't know.
Which one's that one?
It's what I have right now. My hair's kind of bummy, but it's like a fade, like kind of goes around. Like
it kind of goes around.
Oh, that's what I get. Isn't that crazy?
So it's like it doesn't really like fade to the back, so the back's like overgrown and it's like rounded. If that makes sense.
No, yeah.
I mean, I think that's what burst fade is.
Yours is kind of more like a taper, I would say.
Right, more taperish, because I do leave a little longer in the back.
But I mean, burst fades, they could go like just a little bit past around the ear, or some people like it like all the way around.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I just get curious, I always thought that, like, what are these like older, like the last generation barbers, like how do they react to like the new kind of haircuts? I've always wondered that.
I think a lot of his clients they ask for flat tops. Flat tops.
That's like the one where they're like the hair is
like the military. Yeah, just like literally like, or like a horseshoe flat top. Those are crazy. It's like you're like bald like right here, and then like your hair literally looks like a horseshoe, and then it's flat.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. You know what he's talking about?
No.
Okay, I gotta show you a picture then. And I'm gonna put it to the camera too, so like the people can see. So, but yeah, let me look this up real quick. Horse cut or horseshoe? What is it? Horseshoe
flat top.
Horseshoe flat top. Okay, let's see here. Man, I'm taking forever to get this haircut up. Oh yeah, that's wicked. Like I had a visual in my head, so I'll show Thor. He knows visual for our.
That's like the most extreme.
For our audience, it's a little crazy looking cut right there.
Oh my
goodness. Well, I know my next cut, I guess.
Emily will be happy.
Now with my corners receding, I can't rock it now.
Dude, same man.
Can't do it.
I know.
Can't do it, man. Oh man.
Thor, let's move on to NWA. We talk about Northwest Arkansas. We all love this area. The different pockets it has, right? Tell us a little bit a park, trail, an outdoor spot that you recommend that you would get the full Arkansas experience in your opinion.
I think if I were to name one,
okay,
it would be, I think it's called the Siloam Springs Kayak Park.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember what river like connects there, but you pull up and there's like this huge like rapid that you can actually, like, if you have a life jacket on, you can float like from further up. You float down, and it's got like 2 drops essentially. Like one, there's like there's this flat rock, and so you like shoot down the river essentially, and then you float a little bit further, and then there's a spot that can be pretty dangerous. I think some people have died there.
Oh wow!
But it's essentially the same idea. But like you even with a life jacket on, you kind of get taken into the it's pretty deep. So you get taken in, and you kind of slosh around for a little bit, and then you come back up.
Okay.
That sounds terrifying.
It's fun, but you can go kayak out of there, rent kayaks,
Okay.
canoes. I think Arkansas, being the place it is with so much outdoor stuff to do, a lot of like lakes and rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
Getting outdoors is definitely, I'd say, part of the Arkansas
Experience.
experience.
100%. Yes.
So for me, that's been a fun place.
Okay.
How fast are you going in those like rapids? Like I don't know, like
Not crazy fast.
Okay.
Like 5 mile an hour.
oh, okay. I thought you were going maybe like 20 or something. Like super
Nah.
fast. I thought you were like
That'd be crazy. No, it's like a little wee, like a little slide.
Okay,
Like
okay,
as fast you go on a
okay.
slide.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I mean?
visual I had in my head it was like way different than that.
Like, you're just like-
yeah, I literally thought we like
That's
flying
like
through the air.
that's like well, I don't know what you would call that, but no, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I'll have to try it out then. I'll have to
Yeah,
go to
well,
Silent Springs,
yeah,
check it
that's
out.
cool.
But we'll get with Vic. We'll
Go, Victor.
go to the DS team.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah. Sponsored. Get a sponsor by Waco.
Shout out, Waco.
Yeah, Waco.
It's a good kayak trip too.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
solid.
What about a restaurant, a cafe, or a food spot in here that always leaves a good impression to you and the folks you bring to it?
So for me, I went to this place in downtown Rogers called House 1830.
Oh,
Have you been there?
yes.
Man, when I went, like I was genuinely like impressed. And like for me, like I'm a foodie. I love getting food. I think my palate can be particular, you know. So like yeah, I think they
hit the spot.
they did great. Like
they do.
I ordered like a steak, some sliced steak
Okay.
dish.
Okay.
And I remember the waitress came up. She was like, "Here's a sauce. Put it on and wait 20 seconds before you eat it." And I'm like, "Oh, interesting." But it made all the difference, I guess. It was fantastic.
Now you have to go back and try it without doing the 20
Yeah,
seconds, see if it's like different, just like right
I'll tell her
away.
no.
Or do split the steak in half. Split the steak in half. Do the sauce on
There you
one. Leave the other one. Then you're like, okay.
Ah, true.
But I like they have a seasonal menu.
Yes.
So I'm excited to try.
They're-
What kind
they're
of
a good spot.
restaurant is it? Is it a?
It's like I look at it as like a southeastern Asian inspired cuisine.
Okay.
On Google it says Asian restaurant. Let me see. Oh, you're and then it also says is a highly rated Southeast Asian restaurant. Yeah,
Yeah.
authentic Vietnamese, Lao, and Thai cuisine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, inspired by family recipes.
So very like aromatic.
Yeah.
Even like
Yeah, no, it's a really good restaurant. I think the one or two times I've been there, their food was really good.
Yeah, I haven't been, but anyone who talks about it, like
Yeah.
you and anyone else that I've heard
I'm
talk about
very
it.
sure it's next to Tuscan Char. Remember where we
Yeah,
went?
it's just right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Yeah.
I've never been. But
Yeah.
everyone talks good about it. So
It's a really, really good spot.
have to check
Yeah,
it
good
out.
choice. I like it. Yeah. Is there a community event or activity that you think visitors should check out while they visit the area?
I would say, and I think it's been mentioned before, but like First Fridays,
I love
Pea Ridge Second
First
Saturdays.
Friday, man.
Yeah.
I think every city has like their own like
Version of it.
alliterated like
Yeah.
thing,
It's very
like community
popular.
event. Yeah,
It's very popular. I would agree. Pea Ridge has started kind of getting some momentum on theirs. Their second Saturdays, and they moved it to their downtown area.
That's
It used
cool.
to be by. They used to do their farmers market by the Walmart on the side by the Mercy Hospital.
Oh,
They used to
interesting.
do on that little street.
Yeah.
But they just changed it to downtown now. Or
Nice.
yeah, which I think is a much better spot. Yeah.
Where's the downtown here? Is like at the four-way stop. You keep going straight. Like, if you're coming from Rogers, or where would
I think you turn left, right? You go to the four-way. I guess
yeah,
from
correct. Yeah,
72.
yep. Yeah,
Turn
you go
left.
down, you turn left. So
Yeah.
yeah, at the four-way stop sign, you would go straight
Yeah.
until you reach.
What is
Because I
that?
know down that way there's the school, right?
Correct.
There's-
Yeah. That,
so it's
yeah,
near
they,
that.
they moved it to that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I know where it's at.
Mhm.
Cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, Thor, we're kind of here wrapping up. We have each guest leave a question for our next guest. So our previous guest was Daisy Chicas. She's a closing agent with Waco Title. So her question to you was, if they can bring anything to NWA, what would it be? It could be entertainment, a restaurant, anything.
Oh, okay.
Like something we don't have here in town.
What comes to mind is Trader Joe's.
I love Trader Joe's. Yes.
My whole family really likes Trader Joe's, especially my mother-in-law. She loves Trader Joe's.
I love Trader Joe's, man.
So every
Soon.
time, yeah, I mean, it's only a matter of time,
I
right?
think so.
Like we have a Whole
I mean, they
Foods.
say, right, like if like one certain kind of like market comes, like for example, Whole Foods and
Yeah.
like eventually.
Correct. Remember, we asked Greg Hines that.
Mhm, we
He
did.
was saying, like, businesses look at other businesses. If they go, then they follow. So it's just a matter of time before. And we just got Whole Foods. So
Yeah.
maybe that's like the signal to, like, the bat
Dude,
signal.
that's like the perfect thing you could have said. Dude. I love Trader
I'm glad.
Joe's, man.
I wasn't sure because I was like, but that's the first thing that came to hit. Like,
Dog. Anytime I'm anywhere with Trader Joe's, even if I'm in Little Rock, man, I'm going.
what's your favorite thing from Trader Joe's?
Dude, they have these bag of like, I'm gonna just say Takis, but they're not Takis, but those hit, man.
Oh, I've had those.
They're yeah, like, bro, I don't know what it is about them, but dude, those smack.
They
so
had like
good.
these hot Cheetos before, like their brand of hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Those were pretty good. I like to get their they have like these strawberry chocolate popcorn.
Oh, dude, that sounds fire.
It's
That sounds
good.
good.
We've also gotten this might be kind of big bag, but the big jar of like long cookies, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
they sell those there, bro. Those are like the perfect ones to dunk in some like,
Are they like
Coffee.
biscottis?
no, it's like a chocolate chip cookie,
It's
but
just a
it's like
cookie.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like long. So it's like perfect for like
Huh.
dipping
Cool.
in milk or coffee or anything, bro.
Oh,
those
yeah,
hit too,
yeah.
man. Those are fire, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Dang. Cool. Well, there you go. Trader Joe's, if you're listening, please come here and then sponsor us.
In Pea Ridge.
Always gotta ask for this.
Put
one.
it
Have
right,
to.
put it right next to Walmart.
I mean, yeah.
You might as well. All right. So now, Thor, for our next guest, what question would you like to leave them? It could be simple. It could be deep. It whatever it could be. Whatever question you want to leave, we'll put it in.
I'll say through your career journey, what's a regret that you have?
Ooh. Nice. Very nice.
Nice. That's a good one.
I'm gonna ask you, what would your answer to your own question be?
I don't have any regrets.
Hey.
Just kidding. I don't know. I think when I was younger, I would have tried to think about like other options for careers, because when I was a freshman in high school, like I said, I was so set on sports psychology.
Mm.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college. And growing up in the LDS church, like BYU is like the place to go. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to BYU. I didn't even think about U of A. I didn't think about any other schools even. And I never once thought about like technical school or, like any blue collar job.
Yeah.
So like, I guess I would say that I wished that I had a more open mind back then to kind of see like, okay, yeah, like barbering's an option, plumber's an option, things like that.
Right.
So
Yeah, Maritza just asked me yesterday. She wants to be an electrician.
Wait, you're trolling, dude.
No, I was wondering, she's like, what do you think? Should I be an electrician?
You're lying. I
I
don't believe
swear.
you. I
I was
believe
like-
you, dude, you're trolling.
But she always says stuff like that.
No,
was
I know
like,
you're trolling because you have a little smirk on your face. When you
No,
said
I'm
it, bro.
serious.
I've
I
learned
could
that
tell.
from you, dog.
No, I'm telling you. And I was like, bro, you what? Like electrician? Like, no, I think that's great. Like, they make,
To be fair, people who work like in blue collar fields, I mean, they do fairly well.
yeah, they do really well. I was like,
and honestly, there's a lot of job security.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
That's huge.
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Like my suegro, my father-in-law, he does concrete work. He's got a concrete company. It's like concrete pumps and all that stuff, and I mean, they do pretty well. So, anything with blue collar stuff or anything like that.
Don't sleep on the blue collar.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude. Yeah. Because I remember before I got my real estate license, what I was trying to do, like, I was hopping around blue collar stuff, but then like real estate kind of ended up calling my name.
Cool.
Anyways, yeah.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good. Thor, you're doing good too.
Thank you.
Man, well, you know, we wrap up here, and we want to say thank you. I mean, I got to learn more about you now, more than the 20-minute haircut that takes for me to get done here. And I would say it's an honor and a privilege to speak to you and get that information. It was fun, man.
Thank you. Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice to meet new folks, and you got a great story, very inspiring, I think, and kind of shows you like things happen in your life. Maybe you don't know it now, but they take you where you want in the future. So thank you for your time, Thor. It was great sitting down with you, and your shop too. Super cool, man.
Thank you.
Thor, you want to say where you're at and how you can find you?
Yeah. I'm in Pea Ridge, right off of Highway 72 if you're coming in from I-49, on the right by the Dollar General. You got to find the barber pole and then walk in down the hall. That's probably the best way. Some people get confused how to get here, but that's the best way. If you want to call me, my number is 479-407-4977. Not my personal number, that's the shop. And if you have any questions, you can hit me up on Instagram at Thor the Barber. See you for your next service, I guess.
Chilling.
Yeah.
There you go.
And guys, you know where we can find Enrique and I on NWA podcast on Instagram. And
Correct.
like I always say, our real estate information's on there. Please follow us and share this episode when it comes out, guys. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. We appreciate your time.